A simple leaf. At least that's what most of us think. But a closer look reveals that there is more here than meets the eye. Hi, I'm Bobby Baker, and this is Magical Creatures in the Wood. We're here in the middle of the Congaree National Park, just outside Columbia, South Carolina. We've come in search of something that most people find hard to believe. You no doubt heard of them as a wee child, described in fairy tales as magical creatures. But if you're like the rest of us, you've grown older. And there comes a time when a person grows older that to admit that you believe in magical creatures is akin to asking if you might just live the rest of your life in a padded cell, chewing on bark and humming Jethro Tull songs. But we're here to set the record straight. Through the use of high-tech equipment and razorback sharp intuition, we'll capture the proof you need to become a believer once again. Now, this may look like an ordinary leaf to any ordinary Joe, but let's get a closer look. Do you see these stars here? Notice how they look exactly like some sort of constellation? I believe this leaf might well be a map to the home planet of these magical creatures. If we can learn where these magical creatures have come from just that one leaf, imagine the exploration we could do with all these maps. When entering into the majestic habitat of the magical creatures, it's very important to announce our arrival. We want to let them know that we come in peace so that we don't startle them with our sudden presence. There we go. Now that we've let them know we come as a friend and not a foe, let's go explore, shall we? Magical creatures often try to hide themselves using the camouflage that nature has provided for them. But a sharp eye and a quick wit will allow you to see faces in what would otherwise be just a natural object. They're not hiding. We know where they're at. We've got their number. Magical creatures are pretty hard to find sometimes. That's why I'm climbing up here on this root ball. Now, it's my considered opinion that maybe once I get all the way to the top here, I might find one of them flying magical creatures. Looky here, by golly. If that ain't a flying magical creature, I don't know what is. Let's just see how well he can fly, shall we? All right, hang on now. Hang on, let me get my darn grip here. All right, hang on. All right, here she goes. Ready? Well, we do what we can. They say these woods are filled with alternate transportation for magical creatures. But I imagine the most utilized source of transportation is these cypress knees. Oh, sure, they look like a bunch of praying monks in a very wet monastery. But if you look real close, you'll see that they have tiny little elevators hidden beneath their cloaks. Let's see if we can get one to work, shall we? I don't see any buttons here. Not sure how they activate the darn thing. Well, obviously they're way more advanced than we are. They say the Congaree National Park is home to the wild boar, and we happen to have some rare footage of one here. But if this is a wild boar, then what's this? It looks suspiciously like the markings of a domesticated pig. So if wild boars do exist here, they've definitely wandered beyond the confines of the park. Shh. I think I see some of my favorite magical creatures right over there. Yeah, they're hard to see. That's because of nature's awesome camouflage. They look like just sticks. Luckily for us, I was recently taught how to speak to stick people. I'm told that it can be done with normal household implements such as a comb and some wax paper.
Do you speak English? I am not here to start a fire. Do you like rocks? Do you collect rocks?
Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. Hey, I'm sure glad you could join us today when we finally were able to prove beyond all doubt that magical creatures really do exist right here out in the wood. Now, if you ever get a chance, I think it would be great if you could go out and look for magical creatures yourself. The Congaree National Park is only one of the places that magical creatures hide. And heaven knows, finding a magical creature is an awesome experience. So thank you for joining us here today. I'm Bobby Baker, and this has been Magical Creatures of the Wood.
Oh, that was a close one. Okay, guys, I think we need to go.